What's up, you guys? Good morning. And it's time for another self-cut. I hate cutting my own hair, but I couldn't get him to do it. This guy. Notice you got a fresh cut, Kenny. I noticed you got a fresh cut.
I gotta look good.
Yeah, I know you do. I gotta look better than you. Man, I mean, you already look good even without a haircut, bro. I gotta do everything I can over here. All right, y'all, we're gonna start this off with the X-Seed trimmer. So this one here, I got it set back some, so it's a pretty easy line to remove. So let's go ahead and let's get it started. I need my mirror too. Kind of feels better already. What up, guys? Where we checking in from this morning? Good morning. That's a little like right there. Come to here. We're already demonetized, so double tap the middle of the screen. Some of you guys already did. Appreciate you. Literally only looking at, all right, so if I want to do the Andrew Schultz, I'm almost done, right? Still waiting for that to catch on. You know that. So as I do this, you guys are going to see that because I'm cutting my own hair, that ain't going to be a perfect line. But it also ain't going to matter what I'm doing. Let's see how bad that line is here. Good morning, good morning. Where we tapping in from? I've done worse lines than that. Little bit right here, a little bit right there. I don't like that. You see how that's dipping right there? Just a tiny bit. Right over the mastoid bone, the pain in the ass part of the fade. All right. It's a good start. Good start as any. Actually, over here it's 6:30. Well, it's almost 6:30 in the morning. So for us this morning, and today we close at 3. Already got hair all over the top of my coffee. Ghosts are real. I'm being haunted by bees. Not sure what you mean by that. Oh, still nice and clean from yesterday. All right, so we're gonna use the XC shaver now. And we're gonna come up just underneath that line. Any of you guys ever use the X-Seed or the Instinct shaver? These things work so good. So when you're doing a self cut, it's kind of a little tougher. So I'm gonna come up to the top and go down with the grain a little bit here. Especially in this area. I can tell this area is already gonna be a pain in my ass right here where I'm working. So I'm just gonna come down with the grain towards the top. And then we'll go back to that I haven't been to a barber in 6 years. You know what? Yesterday I actually had a client that, like I could kind of tell that he had never really been to the barber, like he had never really been to a barber shop because he asked me for a square back. There was other indications too, but generally speaking, like if somebody asks you like to block the back, and he was like a young guy too. He was like, "Can you block the back?" I'm like, "Block the back." I can count the amount of times I've blocked the back on a client over the past 10 years on one hand. It's usually like old guys who might ask for that. Like no young guy's gonna come in here that's used to going to the barber and say like block the back. So it's kind of a fun opportunity, honestly. Like I like when I get a chance to cut somebody who's never been to like a real barber before. It's kind of fun because you get to show them like the difference, you know what I mean? I still remember the difference when I got my first couple like real haircuts. What up, Milo? Got to treat yourself to a barber's appointment regularly, he said. I agree, man. I agree. Apparently, I missed the hair right here. The other thing, too, is if I wait too long to get a haircut, I swear, sometimes it'd be like, I'd be feeling like I'd be getting like ingrown hairs and stuff. Like I could feel them under the hair. It's $45 if you get like a haircut and beard. $35 if you just get a haircut. He said, much respect from Washington, D.C. I've been following you forever. Yeah, I love Washington, D.C., man. That is one cool ass city right there. I wasn't sure if I would like it, you know, based on everything I've seen on the news and stuff, but when you actually go there and you see how many like cool young people were there, and it was just fun. Everybody there is so young too, like all young professionals. I mean, I can't speak to like outside of the city. I never did that, but I'm just saying like we stayed in the city. We stayed on the gayest street in the whole country, Q Street. Like literally they advertised that. So it was a safe neighborhood. I don't like to feel a single hair being on the side of my head. He said I'm looking like a young Gandalf. Yes, without the wisdom. Being lonely. Put it on me. Okay, it's not long enough to do that yet, but if I wanted to, sometimes I gotta put it around the back, you know, but this thing tells me where I'm going. This thing tells me like where my golf ball is going, right? Because if I'm about to hit a ball, right, and I feel it blowing this way or this way, I know what's going on. We're in Naples, Florida. Naples, Florida. It definitely functions as a bib, I'll tell you that. Do you know how many things I've saved from my shirt? How many shirts I've saved with a beard like this? Now it gets in your beard, that's besides the point, but who stole the rain? Somebody stole the rain. Chad stole the rain. This is the only one. It's the only clipper I want to use lately. Let's try the sticker. There you go. Favorite activity? Why does that gotta be so damn big? I'm gonna leave that for a second. It's your favorite activity. It's kind of annoying that it's right in the middle of the fucking screen. All right, since my hair is so long, I'm actually gonna start with a number 2 here. And my goal here will be to kind of just remove some of this bulk towards the top so I can start the fading process here. Baby. Swimming? Kind of actually grew up swimming in the Niagara River. It's like where we swam, it was like a 30-mile-an-hour current. Those were some fun days where everybody's like, don't go in the river. Don't go in the river because it's dangerous. They got a huge undertow. They got all this and they all got all that. What do you think you tell a kid that? That's the first thing we used to do. Exactly what they said not to do. Grocery shopping. You legitimately like grocery shopping? Running. Eating. My favorite activity is eating. I'm with you, bro. So this clipper is the Rain clipper from Stylecraft. Personal favorite. I feel you on the walking thing, man. You guys ever notice that, like, if you just put down technology for a little while and you actually like just go out for like a walk, kind of think about things, and you start solving certain problems that you're working on and things like that. Dude, some of my best answers have come just out of the blue like that. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Pinky. All right, to be honest with you guys, I'm not in love with my connection to the top just yet, but we have to be honest. It's gonna be a self-cut, so we'll worry about that a little bit later. All right, so we're gonna go ahead with the 1.5 here. Camping, I'm with you on that. That's probably one of my favorite things to do too. It's either golf, I like golf, or I like camping. These are like probably not in that order. Golf first, camping second. Hunting, I should be hunting right now, actually. When I lived in Buffalo, this would almost be getting close to a national holiday when they opened shotgun rifle. That was a very enjoyable time. So my goal here is to just kind of soften up this line here before I start actually attempting to blend this. Sometimes starting to try to do your blend a little too early before you've removed any of this bulk sets you up for trouble. Literally just using the camera on the cell phone to do it. Said camping, being homeless. Appreciate you guys for answering those. It's just a YouTube suggestion. They just put that up in there. All right, y'all. It's time to begin the fun part, blending out the line. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this with the open position. Now this has a taper blade on it. What about skiing? Nobody said skiing? Kind of got to use a mirror here. I keep trying to look at the, let me see if there's a better way I could kind of do this. So you guys can hear the sound of this. I'm literally looking at something microscopic to try to do this so you guys can see what I'm up to. Thank God I could hear it cutting. Oh, Rob thinks I'm not gonna
He
get
used to valet down on 5th, and he opened the door for DMX.
Oh, really? He said our client used to valet down on 5th Avenue and open the door for DMX. That's pretty cool. Did you talk to him?
Yeah, just briefly. I just asked him if he was doing that. He said, yeah.
He tipped him $1.
He said, come on, open the door. With that fofo. Well, we're gonna have fun right there, guys. That's gonna be a fun spot to work on. Shave it down the middle. This is about the time in the life where everybody starts doubting that the haircut's gonna turn out good, right? It's all good. It's all good. Y'all do this every time.
Jeez. What are you doing?
Honestly, like cutting your own hair sometimes is smart because you get a chance to kind of feel how all your tools are feeling up against your client's head. So like every once in a while, man, I would honestly encourage you guys to at least, touch your skin with your tools and make sure they're not too sharp. Box it off. Gotta shut this light off for a second, man. It's blinding the shit out of me. I'm gonna spin y'all over here for a second. I really could mess it up if I don't start paying attention to the mirror. I'm looking at my haircut through the little tiny cell phone camera, and that just makes it much more difficult than it needs to be. Wish I had a light on this side of me. I might actually switch to this side so y'all can see me. Because then what I could do is I could turn this over here. And I could work on this side. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to the Bills-Dolphins game. Hey, who's winning the Bills-Dolphins game? Come on with it. Who's winning the game? Better and better. Dolphins about to fire their damn whole top office. It's kind of odd that they fired their GM before they fired their head coach. Khalil Shakir is a receiver, but you're thinking of James Cook probably. Yeah. Khalil Shakir ain't really the greatest, but he's technically our number one. They need to get James Cook involved in the pass game more. That's where he really was a threat. Yeah, James Cook was just, he was catching all kind of passes last year. And this year they just got him using him like a true running back, which I can't say it's working out terrible.
He started the season very, very strong.
Yeah, he has. Had a 215-yard game against the Panthers, who actually have a pretty good run defense, and then he turns around and follows it up with a 100-yard game against KC, which was awesome. Not many teams have run for 100 yards against KC. There we go. We got that top line softened up a bit right here. It's still a little bit there, but it's enough for me to it's enough for me to go ahead and move on to the next step here. You said Commanders. Commanders been horrible this season. The Chiefs have been kicking your butt for years. That's what you've been saying? I don't know. The Commanders started out like, I actually kind of thought they were going to be better this year, too. Oh, y'all are in Dublin. All right, so now we're going to start working on that very bottom line. I'm going to close this all the way. This is the rain clipper from Stylecraft, personal favorite. Very easy to cut with, which is why I'm using it, because cutting your own hair is kind of tough. So I got it completely closed right now, and I'm just listening. I really can't see what I'm doing, guys. So I'm going to start clicking it up one little click at a time. I hear it cut, I'll move down the section. 6th row. All right, from like what I can see, I'm starting to get it. Starting to get it a little bit. Said I paid $20 for my haircut. You got a deal, bro. I don't think nobody should be cutting hair for no 20 bucks a cut. I think if you're just getting started and you don't know how to cut, maybe 20 bucks is a cut, you know, is okay. Well, I mean, as soon as you're in a shop, you got bills to pay, you got rent to pay, there ain't no way you should be cutting hair for that low. I don't care what city you're in now. That's a Supercuts haircut price. Well, that ain't really all that bad, guys, right there. That ain't all that bad right there. So I love all your haircut. Love your content, your feedback. I've been following you for a minute. My day's full behind the chair now. I'll watch some of your clips. Keep it up, big dog. Appreciate you, man. I'm going to jump over to the other side now. That was much easier jumping over to Sunny Station for a second and just getting the light on that side. All right, here we go. Let's repeat the process over here. So what I like to do is, if you guys are in the shop and you actually try this, this is the rain clipper from Stylecraft, by the way, but what I like to do is I like to take my 1.5, right? And that's kind of how I'll remove the bulk in my section, right? Which I've already actually done this step. Then I like to try to sandwich it between the half guard. So I'll take the half guard on, I'm gonna open it. You can open it all the way if you want. I usually only open it about halfway. And then I'm gonna start trying to see if I can just use the advantage of the taper blade and hopefully flick that together. If I have to go back with my one, I will. But a lot of times I could get the haircut done faster by sandwiching these two blades.
Looks good already.
Thank you, bro. Rule number one. So I don't know how well of a job I did there on that side. I'll check real quick. Oh yeah, that came together real nice. All right, so because that came together decent, I'm probably gonna go back with the one. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start removing that bottom line same way I did before, fully closed. I'm gonna go up till I hear some noise. I mean, on the back, I'm gonna have to pretty much do that by noise only, and that's why having the blade that's in here, I can hear it cut really easy. So I kind of know when it's time to switch the lever. Like right there, I know it's not cutting nothing, so I could close it. Not cutting. Bottomless. Whose hot is this? All right, so I'm gonna check this real quick. This side came together way easier, guys. This is way easier. No, I'm gonna line my beard and stuff too, you know, when I'm done. But now we gotta do my least favorite part, guys. The back. I hate doing the back. When I was younger, I didn't mind doing this as much, but like now it's like, man, I got so many talented barbers around me. I'm realistic about it, guys. Like, I'm not gonna do my haircut as good as my partners in here are gonna do it. Yeah, being real with you guys, I can't see shit. Kind of just working by noise. I'd be lying if I said shit wasn't going half decent. I mean, I've done worse haircuts than this on myself. Hey, you guys are actually throwing up the like button, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Most of the time, y'all don't. So, I'm gonna see if I can kind of face the camera, look through this mirror, give you guys a little view of what I'm doing. All right, so I'm gonna close this all the way. I'm literally using the cell phone mirror. It's almost easier if I just close my eyes. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just close my eyes. It'll just be easier. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna use this mirror to figure out like where I'm at. So you guys are in view of it. Eyes are currently closed, guys. I gotta see how good that came off. Going off sound, just literally closing my eyes. Sometimes, honestly, it's easier just listening for it. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that so far. So if I come to right here, here we go again. I don't know if you guys can see me. Okay, great. Close it all the way again. Careful them threes and jet skis. All right, let's see. Let's see. Yo, not bad. Not bad. It's like it's blinding me a little bit here. Let's see. In the house, it's mandatory. Sky's the limit. Push the roof 4-5 and faint. Jealousies of beef, felonies. All right, we're gonna switch over to a clipper that cuts a little bit closer. I think what it is I put that line in the back like super harsh. Well, I mean my electric shaver process, I didn't probably do like the easiest job on that. So we're gonna close this all the way. This one is zero gap. This is the white saber. And it's mainly because I have this set a little closer, so my hands get so sore from holding the mirror. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. He said I would walk out once I saw your haircut. You paid me $1.99 to say that? It's all good. We might have more in common than you think, my friend. But we know Charlie Kirk would have never been on another man's live talking shit. Come on.
Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling for that called police on when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? So good, baby.
Baby.
It was all a dream.
I used to read Word Up magazine. All right. Let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. Not even looking. Just trying to listen for it. Like you thought I would. I still remember when Biggie died. I bet a lot of you guys weren't even alive back then. Robin Leach. Biggie Small speak. I say these babies are a tough generation. You ain't lying. Honestly, I feel bad for some of you young guys, man. You guys didn't get a chance to like grow up without technology and then have to like adapt to it. Like just you want to hang out with somebody, you go get them, you go knock on their door. There was no like pre-planning, no nothing. In school, when we got into fights, we shook hands. Afterwards, we walked away. Maybe we fought again another day. We didn't get thrown out of school. Our lives didn't get ruined. Cops caught us with things we shouldn't have. They make us take it out, throw it on the ground, stomp on it. They didn't try to ruin your life. And it's all good. All right. Man, trying to took my water bottle and his.
We should hide a bunch of this shit.
You should.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hide it in his own station.
He said a mongoose. That's some. I ain't heard about that in a minute. He said, shit, if I wanted to visit a buddy, I hop on my mongoose and ride 2 or 3 miles. Yep. None of them electric bikes and all that now.
Remember those chopper-looking bicycles?
Yep.
I was one of them.
We all had mini bikes and mopeds, and we worked on them.
Absolutely not. Thanks for getting me in, man.
Yeah, bro.
Don't forget that dinky little phone.
Yeah, I'm Mini. My little brick.
Let's see you, man.
Nice
Take
to see
care.
you too, man.
All right, Sean.
Take it easy, guys.
Let us know if you see us on TV tomorrow.
All right.
I'm gonna paint my hair red.
All right, bro. How's the back, bro? Touch the back a little bit. I know it's like a couple of spots back there that ain't the great.
It's just this over.
Yeah, the Go Pads. Those were Go Pads, bro.
Motherfuckers forgot to get it.
Well, I can't really see nothing in the back if I do it this way, but I'm gonna do it. It's almost like I got a client that's just a little further behind me. Not bad for a self-cut. Like I said, man, I didn't go into this with any delusions thinking I was going to do this better than, you know, the barbers that I got around me, man. They kill it, but they're just too busy sometimes to. And I want to go to the Buffalo Bills game tomorrow. I want to look like half decent. I could convince Josh Allen to let me cut his hair.
If I get a scissor cut.
Right now, it seems like that, right? But nah, whoever's cutting Josh Allen's hair is doing a good job. When he gets it fade, bro, this shit looks super tight. It looks super tight. How's the back, bro? How bad I fuck it up? No? I see the way you're looking at me, bro, and I see you know that there's a problem there. Bro, look at his face. There's a problem there. I know it.
You gotta remember you're doing it yourself.
Yeah, it's true. All right, man, it's time to apply a little color. He said, go Pats. They look nice this year, man. They're a little bit ahead of schedule right now, aren't they? Nobody thought they were going to be that good this year. All right, we got some K98 here. We are going to liberally apply some hair color here. Yeah, I got a couple of other customers probably gonna go live earlier, a little bit later today. Cause I got one kid, he gets a design. It'll be a fun haircut to go live with. Remy, my boy, super cool. He's my favorite customer. You guys got a favorite customer too? I'm just gonna take a random thing and pour a bunch of color on top of it. This is where it's about to get interesting. I know some of y'all gonna have some shit to talk. When you start going bald, let's see how you handle it. I want like a lot on the brush to start with. So much harder looking in the camera to do this. So this will last about 3 days. Just curse. Come to speak to me. I like these Turkish razors a lot, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this, this is aftershave. So what this will do is hopefully move this color off of my scalp. Stress-filled day.
Video of AI, UFC fight Biggie and Tupac.
Show them. This is AI Biggie versus Tupac's going into the ring.
Gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Follow my command
Who won?
at all times. Touch him up if you want.
Who won? AI be coming up with some dumb shit. Who you think would win? Drop it in the comment right now. Who you think would win? Why is Biggie so much bigger? Like, dude, Biggie looks like enormous, bro. There's no way. He was not that big, bro. Bad boys for life. Not bad, right? Now, we got that half decent. I'll take this right here. Biggie by submission, he said. You know, if Biggie has some fight in him, when you're that heavy, bro, you're not good for if you don't end that fight early, if it goes into the late rounds, I'm going to give it to Pac. If it's just an early knockout because Biggie was so much bigger, especially in that video, like he was obviously way bigger than he should have been.
The only way. Back from Abu Dhabi, back from Abu Dhabi, back from Abu Dhabi, back from Abu Dhabi. Look,
Yeah, was some of that Antonio Brown shit?
Yeah, y'all think that Antonio Brown shit's real? They got his ass mid-haircut, bro. Y'all see that? Well, that was great. Good job, Ed. Almost got some color on my hair where I wanted it, too. But yeah, if you look at the picture of Antonio Brown getting extradited, bro, real talk, half of his head is lined. So I think they got his ass right at the barbershop. He said Biggie better rapper than Tupac. When I was younger, I absolutely thought that. And I really didn't give Pac much of a chance because we grew up in New York. Even though it was Buffalo, New York, we still thought we were from like New York City. And I didn't really give Pac much of of a chance. So I didn't really listen to them as much until I got a little bit older. And I can see they're both just very, very different, very unique. All right, we're gonna line it. Razor. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Like, Pac was a very poetic dude. Biggie seemed like, you know, just a Brooklyn brawler, kind of just nasty with the freestyle. Seemed like probably was a genius. I mean, ain't no probably about it. I think he was a genius. Like, they said he would just sit there and make entire songs in his head without writing things down. That's probably true. But who gives a shit if they write it down or they don't? I mean, a lot of people lie about that shit too. Writing songs down and saying they're freestyle, they really don't make a difference. Pac was definitely a genius too, no question about it. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. So you gotta like have something to wipe off the stuff so you can stretch your skin a little more. I just do not like the curve I'm getting right there. Actually, that last move was the move, but I was getting a little upset with that curve there. What's the screen's getting high? Hey, how old is everybody in this live? How old is everybody?
Man, didn't think you were coming.
Morning.
I flew right past the Mockley exit, or Mockley turn. Okay, north.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
See, I got this all the way up here. That ain't no good. We're gonna have to 42, 29, 27. So a lot of you guys don't know this music. I know the guy's 42, 31. This song was a pretty smooth song when it came out. I mean, I think they're like a one-hit wonder. I really don't know, but I remember when this song came out too. I remember when Tupac died. I remember when Biggie died. They played Hypnotized on the street in New York, and everybody was dancing to it. It's really a shame, man, because I think some of these younger rappers, too, they don't realize where this beef could lead sometimes. You know, it could be just a random-ass fan that does something crazy because you guys got a beef that's between you.
Same as last time, but I
Yeah,
don't
right.
know the zero. Let's go that
Speak of Hypnotized. Go through us. I love Big Pun too. Big Pun was one of my one of my other favorites. Big L. Big L was just so before his time, bro. People were not ready for Big L.
Yeah, I was in a hurry. I was coming on Livingston, and all of a sudden I looked at my GPS. I was supposed to be here right at 7, and I flew right past the Mockley and went all the way north. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Big L. If you guys are young to the point where you never listened to Big L, do yourself a favor. Start with his 98 freestyle. Ebonics, work your way down. He had so many songs that was like, you gotta realize though, when you listen to that, you gotta realize the rap was not really like that. Like he was way ahead of his time. Like he had like complex punchlines and stuff that I never heard before. I think he was like, I want to say he was like 24, 25 when he died. I think he died in 99 or 2000. He got shot, I want to believe. Going back a little bit. This is all from memory. I could be wrong. Flamboyant entertainment. You think Puffy was weird back then too? $25? Yeah, somebody check that. Let's see here. Big L's one of my favorites. MF Doom, Apathy. Homeboy Sandman, Big Ton, Big Pun. Inspector Deck. Yeah, I'm obviously putting it in a little heavy because I want it to be nice tomorrow. So after I shower, it'll be good. Drive by, 99. Yeah, I was right. I was right then. Thought it was 99, but I gave myself a little leeway, said 2000. But I just feel like he was one of the people that just had a lot more to give the game. And, can you imagine like what he would have been able to evolve to, being that he was like that at that point? All right, we gotta get the beard on point right here. So we're gonna put a little bit of beard oil in here. I wanted to wet it first, so I'm gonna blow it dry real quick. I like putting the oil in when the beard is dry. I mean, when the beard is wet, because then when it dries, it's not so oily. He said, I'm asking for your help. I have a wall detailer. I zero gapped it. And he tried to use a stone to sharpen it a little. Sometimes what happens is you over sharpen it. More than likely, you're probably gonna need a new blade, man. You put a new blade on it, use their zero gap setter, you should be able to get those to hit. Wall detailers are there's still some hitters, man. When you get them set right, they could really hit. Put color in the beard. I usually don't color the beard, kind of hoping that some of it turns gray and some of it stays, but it seems like this whole shit's just turning gray. Even hairs that used to not be gray are turning gray. All right, so these blow dryers blow dry real fast. This is a XL. And they have negative ion generators in them. So the negative ions, they really help smooth out the hair when you're blow drying it. And dude, this brush right here for like blow drying a beard, it is the nicest. I don't know if you guys can see the smoke coming off of it. That's why we put the oil on though. Otherwise, that would just be cooked hair. So once you get it like 100% dry, you can hit the cool button, right? So now I'm hitting the cool button. It's really gonna smooth it on this side. See the difference? Let it get real hot, hot as you could take it. And then hold the cool button. And it'll straighten it out. Look how straight that is on that side versus this side. So now I'm gonna switch hands. So I wish you had barbers like me in Wales. That'd be just cool as hell to visit Wales for me. Maybe eventually we go international. We'll see. We're gonna do the same thing on this side with the high heat, hot as you can take it. I'm gonna hit the cool button. Gotta get all them hairs to start to cooperate. You see how it's not sticking out so much. I don't know if I have any balm, but usually. Yeah, my glove fell apart. These are cheap ass Amazon gloves. I ran out of the other gloves from Stylecraft. They're pretty tough. I don't think Stylecraft's gonna make gloves anymore. They're kind of expensive. I think they still have some. But they got this one type of glove that's really, really hard to break. How long am I gonna get the beard? I don't know, man. I'm just gonna keep growing it. I'd like to just keep growing it forever, and maybe eventually I'll trim it a little bit. But once I got it all nice and straight, feeling good. It's nothing like a good, you know, like when you give yourself like a good haircut. All right, so we got like a tiny bit of color left. Try not to get it on my skin. Got to look fresh for the big game tomorrow. We'll be there. Be in the 6th row. 95 people in the room. We almost got 100 likes. Well, we got 51 likes. Can't see it that good. All right, you know what? Since we use this product to do all the other stuff, this is paste from 1821. It smells like tobacco. We'll put a little bit in the hair. I'm gonna go golf after work, so I don't want to have anything that's gonna like be too hard. I'm gonna put my hat on when I go out of here. But this stuff is really cool because it'll kind of make my hair feel thick. It'll give me a little bit of texture look, even though I didn't do nothing to the top. You can put a little bit in the beard just to smooth them hairs down. Going to Buffalo in November. Let's go. It's gonna be cold. All right, I feel like I probably forgot some hairs in the very bottom in the back. Just a guess. But we're gonna check. I got a cut hair. He said this beard looks like a prob. What, a problem or a prop? Prop beard? It's actually a fake beard. I attached it this morning. We got a little additional stuff that's hard to see. Not too worried about missing some hair, because like honestly, when I get in the shower later, I'll just literally take the Bic razor and just go on my neck. It's kind of hard to do this and show you guys at the same time. Trying to find a way to place y'all. Put you guys on this side. My ambitions as a rider. What up, Cody? There it is. Y'all see this picture? One of my favorite. That was one of my favorite games of all time. See Cole Beasley in there too. Josh jumped right over his ass untouched. On 4th down. It was like 4th and 8. If I got any hairs around my ears, I'm gonna get them too. Yeah, we got a busted rubber here, man. Just to get you in trouble. I'm gonna just take this right off. I mainly wear them like, it's kind of funny to watch me cut hair like and literally use gloves while even cutting myself, but I don't have any problem with germs. It's actually because I get hair splinters pretty bad. I used to not get hair splinters that bad. I don't know what happens. You get older, body changes. No, I'm good. I'm done. I'm done. So the next part of the plan before the customers get here, take out all the garbages, clean up the shop, and try to make it look somewhat presentable because we got a busy ass day coming up today. And I will be going live in a little while. So if y'all double tap the middle of the screen on the way out, it'd be pretty cool to get 100 likes. Oh, I feel so much better than when I woke up. I don't even look like I've been up since 3 a.m., do I? Oh, these are purely cosmetic. Said my Pats are having a great season so far. Drake May might be the answer. Absolutely. I'm a believer in Drake May. I'll tell you what, man. I've been watching a lot more games this year than normally. Like, I normally mainly would only watch the Bills and teams that played the Bills, but this year, there's a lot of teams that have been kind of fun to watch. It's been kind of fun watching the Giants. It's been fun watching Tampa. It's been fun watching Bo Nix and the Broncos, and just there's been a lot of fun teams to watch. Pats are one of them. Like, it's definitely a lot of teams that I'm enjoying watching right now. They're on the list. But right now, the Pats are leading the division. We'll see how long that lasts for. Do your hands shake sometimes? Like if I work out before I come to work, like I did, yeah, my hands might shake a little bit. Is that a hair unit? Yeah, it's a hair unit, dude. But it's glued on really good, dude. Like, you cannot get this off. It'd be funny if my hair just yanked out. So we use the XCs. We use the Rain for the majority of the haircut. And then we use the Saber 2 for a little bit of cleanup towards the end. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who's standing at the end of the season. If the Bills get a win over the Pats, then we'll be leading because we got more wins than them. "20 years of cutting." She said she was wondering because hers are shaking. I don't know if Lindsay's a guy or a girl, but. Kind of completely normal. Like if you want to act like your hands are always super steady, like if you're like me, you have an 8, you came into work, you worked out, have an 8 still, and then came into work and started working, like obviously you're not going to be in the same as if you had breakfast, didn't work out. But it's not a big deal, man. You work around it sometimes. We're in Naples, Florida. I hope we got everything clean that we used. Sometimes when you guys be spraying your units, you guys will spray up like the whole case. Completely unnecessary. Like literally just concentrate the spray to the top of the blade. That's it. And I really should put a little bit of oil on things. Some of you guys don't like putting oil on your stuff, but if you really want your stuff to hit, this is the move right here. I'll show you guys real quick. It's just 5 little points. So 1 point. 1 point right here, 1 point in the middle, 1 point here, 1 in the back, 1 in the back. So that's 5 points of oil. Turn it on, let it run for a second. Now, because I'm gonna be using this most of the day, I'll blow the oil out of it like that. It definitely is beautiful here. Right now, it's probably like 70 degrees out there. It's perfect. Matter of fact, we're about to have a little winter come Tuesday. They're talking about Tuesday, the weather could drop to like 40 something around here. We'll see if it's true. It never lasts long. This thing's ready for combat. And I'll oil my other main rig here.
Do you have any time for
Jaden?
Jaden?
Oh, when? Did he just text you? Let me look at my schedule. Maybe if he could get down here now, he'd be a great cut to go live with, too. That kid's got the best hair I've ever seen. You look at my schedule? Same thing on my reins. I got about 2 left.
The next one's at 9.
9? Can he get here at like 8?
If you can get here
If he gets here at 8, we'll go live for his haircut. Not bad. So I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but every single clipper that you use, whether it's a detachable or not, the problem is you have metal on metal contact, and wherever there's metal on metal contact, there's going to be, it's going to wear out,
he
right?
said he's on his way.
Perfect. It's going to wear out. So if it's going to wear out, it will wear out prematurely if it's not oiled. I mean, that's just machine 101. You know, I used to work in a machine shop. When they make things that are cut, basically you have big oil lines in these machines, and they blow oil right where it's being cut to try to prevent the tools from breaking and wearing out prematurely. So no matter what you're doing, whatever application, oil is generally never going to hurt you. So we'll put a new blade in the razor, so we're ready for the next client. Hopefully there's still a breakfast burrito in there from yesterday. Oh, speak of Big L. New sprout. Came out. What we're gonna do here, I'm gonna cut the live off. I'll turn it back on in just a little bit. Go Bills. No, we're not in Buffalo. We're in Naples, Florida. That's where we live now. But I grew up there, so obviously, you know, we're big fans. We're going to the game tomorrow. We're not far from Miami. Naples is about an hour and a half from the stadium. At least my house is. We'll go tomorrow. It'll be fun. When I go live, we're gonna use the mic this time, so you guys will be able to hear everything. Walk you through the haircut. We'll have some fun. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right, keep it locked.